Good morning at 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda, and I can't believe it. So here's the thing. Have you ever wondered why you stop in areas that totally sabotage your life? So this is not really even a sabotaging conversation that I want to have with you today, but I want to say that this morning at 2 a.m., my son woke up and he came, his little that's his pitter patter feet going down the hallway. He comes in and he sets his little, he's all into Lightning McQueen. He sets his little Lightning McQueen cars next to me on my end table, and he jumps in bed with me and he just goes, cuddle, cuddle. And I cuddle with him. Well, that lasts about 2 seconds. Any of you guys who have children understand this, but it lasts about 2 seconds, and then he starts playing with his cars. And then he wants to park some of his cars and play with other cars. And I'm looking at the clock and I'm trying to wait this out, right? I'm trying to wait it out for him to just go to sleep and let mama go to sleep because it's 2 a.m. So here's what's hilarious. So I'm trying to not wait it out. I would have waited it out if I could, but I try to wait it out. And then, by literally 3 a.m., just after 3 a.m. actually, I was like, please just go to sleep, go to sleep. And my husband is like, Shanda, let me handle this. And he starts stepping in and, he's having this really conscious conversation with my son about parking the cars next to him or parking it on the end table. Either or, you're going to have to make a decision to park these cars because you're going to bed. And I'm thinking to myself, I've got 2 hours before I have to get up for coffee with Shanda. Love my child, but honestly, I was exhausted. So then 5 a.m., I wake up, and normally I'm out of bed by 5 a.m. and getting ready. And I'm thinking to myself, and this is such a transparent moment, right? And just tell me if you've ever had moments like this. So we've been having internet issues since last week here in the entire area of the coast. I thought it was just me, but it's actually this whole area in the Solana Beach, Del Mar area. And so I was actually this is how crazy the mind is. I had a thought of lying to you today. And the thought was I could just put a little post on Facebook and say, my internet's not working. And I could just go back to sleep. And I could honestly tell you, not only was I amazed by the thought, but I was amazed that after all of this work that I've done on myself, that I still have these random thoughts that are anything but pure. They're anything but beneficial. How would I have felt if I would have told you that, if I would have actually lied and said that my internet wasn't working and I'm sorry, there's no 6 a.m. coffee with Shanda this morning, and I went back to bed? Well, I probably would have felt well rested. I probably would have felt good in the moment, but just like in any stretch in life, you gain your confidence from the hard moments. So here's what's amazing. I literally catch myself in that thought, and I'm like, first of all, no way am I going to break my integrity. And not even just, there are moments and times that coffee with Shanda won't happen throughout this year for whatever reasons, right? And they're legitimate. So I think there are times that, you've got to renegotiate your commitments to be able to, just accommodate for some life. But most of the time, we renegotiate our commitments, lie, make up excuses, which is a lie to ourselves, and we hold ourselves back, but yet we have these dreams to grow these extraordinary businesses. We have these dreams to have extraordinary marriages. We have these dreams to be physically fit, but yet it's, we're going into the year, and how many people have already lost their New Year's resolution? How many people said they were going to work out and still haven't worked out? Or you started working out and then you stopped, right? And so I just have to say, first of all, coaches are so important to have in your life to hold you accountable. Same with public displays of your goals and accountability. Things like Coffee with Shanda require me to get up because I'm measured every day, Monday through Friday, by you at 6 a.m. But that's not even the most important thing. When I was laying in bed, I was saying to myself, this thought of the ego or the enemy, whatever you want to call it, is in my head trying to influence me to not get up. And it's influencing me to lie. I'm having this outer body thought, or this conscious thought even, that is saying, Shanda, your character is built in the hard times. Your character is built in the hard times. And I thought to myself, there's some specific things that I'm working on right now in my life. And think about something you're really working on right now in your life. And me getting up right now strengthens my confidence in myself. And no one can take that away from you. So let's just feel into this for a second. Think about something that you really want. Think about something that you really want in your life right now. And if somebody needs to hear this, share this right now. Share this Facebook Live and let people hear this. Think about something that you really want in your life right now. You got it? Okay, so see how I'm even smiling? Like your body starts to represent that thought. Now, I can even feel more energy. But now think about, you can even just see my body language there. Think about something you're letting yourself down on right now. Think about something that you're underperforming in, or you're not doing good at, or you said you were going to do and you haven't done it yet. So I haven't worked out every single day. I started doing TM meditation course. The year started off fast, and that makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like a breakdown. And you can feel the difference, right? Not working out makes me feel like not only am I letting myself down, but underneath it, there's this energy of I can't do it. All that stuff is connected down there with that. Is I can't do it, I let myself down, I'm not good enough. And that plays and wreaks havoc on your confidence. And if you were to tell me to line up all my clients, the ones that even don't have confidence, that surrender into just going for it anyway. Have you ever read the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyways? There's some strength to that. Because when you can actually let go of your emotions and get up at 5 a.m. when you've only had a few hours sleep, or you can work out even though, I thought, why have I missed my workout the last couple of days? I'm like, TM meditation is at 7. So I have a logical reason, right? I start work at 5, I end at 2:45 to pick up my son, then I'm with my son, and then my husband comes home, we have dinner, and we go to TM meditation at 7 p.m. And then by the time I get home, I'm crawling into bed, right? And so there's this little gap of time that I have with my son after school, and I don't want to give that up. But here's how I should be thinking, and I caught this morning, and I just want to volunteer my life as a vulnerability play for you to be able to look at your own life and say, what are you not willing to do in order to rise your confidence, massively quantum leap your results? And it's usually just a short period of time you have to sacrifice this. So by the way, TM meditation is for 2 nights. It's 2 nights. Do you not think that I could have sacrificed a little bit for 2 nights and gone and did my workout? Yeah, but it wasn't scheduled on my calendar. I left it open to interpretation, open to feelings, and it wasn't scheduled in my calendar. So what I'm trying to get you to take from this is, first of all, perfection isn't the goal, but catching yourself and getting back on track, the quicker you can do that, the quicker your business will grow, and the quicker your life will grow into whatever your dream is inside you that you want. You have got to stop making up excuses and hitting the snooze button on your life. You don't have to be perfect, but you absolutely have to stop hitting the snooze button in your life. In fact, I recommend you look at something you absolutely don't want to do and go do it today. Go do it. The things that you don't want to do are where all your resistance keeps you capped in the results of the life that you want. And so by all means, I'm not saying give up time with your husbands, your wives, your children, but I'm saying usually it's such a short period of time that we get these crunches and we're like, it's too much. And you've got to break through that. You've got to break through that. If you are watching me on Coffee with Shanda, you are driven. There is something burning inside you that you want. You want healing. You want money. You want a relationship. You want freedom. But yet you've got to change the way that you interact with your thoughts to be able to go up there. You've got to stop telling yourself and stop telling people who will tell you to slow down. Stop talking to people who tell you to slow down. Most of the time, they're people who love us. But you're responsible for your dream and your vision. You're responsible for monetizing today. You're responsible for closing the gaps today and helping more people. You're responsible for that. If you haven't realized this yet, nobody's showing up to save us. That goal, that dream, it never goes away, right? It's, and if someone shuts it down, you can see that person, they walk around like this. You might know somebody in your life. Or you talk to them and they're just always negative or heavy, right? That is a byproduct of shutting things down. So here's what's amazing in the stretch. This morning, 2 hours sleep. I have so much energy right now, but it's because I caught on to the benefit that I would get by not hitting snooze, not lying to you and saying my internet was down, and still showing up live on 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda. When I saw the benefit that my character would grow, let me take that further, my confidence would grow, which means my power gets stronger, which means that my goals and my dreams of reality of this year in my life, like having another baby, growing this company to this extraordinary level this year, more than a double this year, and I could keep going on, but like those are the two big ones right now in my life, right? And so it's like I feel the confidence that it can happen all because I got up. All because I got up. Every time you don't work out and you say you're going to, every time you don't do something you say you're going to, you kill your confidence. And that's the only thing. That is the only thing that's stopping you. It's not the formula of the how to get there. In all honesty, half of what I teach in business can be Googled. I mean, that's the truth. Half of what all of us teach can be Googled. I can find a diet online, but why do I still hire, trainers? Or I could find personal development books on the, on Amazon. Why do I go to personal development trainings? Right? I could find out how to buy, I could literally go buy a cheap course on how to do a funnel. But why do I not do it? Because it's still hitting snooze on your life. So I'm going to invite you to look at, first of all, don't beat yourself up because that kills the progress. But what exactly are you hitting snooze on that you need to face full on today? What exactly are you hitting snooze on that you need to face full on today? Here's what's freaking amazing. Your brain, when you do this, will open up to new ideas. That'll be ideas that will solve problems for you, that will earn you an insane amount of income, that will create a legacy for you and a dynamic edge to your personality that will fire you up, that people will become raving fans and follow you like crazy. This morning I wrote, it's called an impact filter, but I wrote like literally, so imagine this. I get up, I throw my hair in a ponytail, I wash my face. I mean, I'm looking a little rough this morning. I give up the need to look good, right? I give up the need to look good. And as I'm coming on to Coffee with Shanda, I get this complete download of something I want to do, a marketing mastery, and exactly how to do it. Marketing Mastery is just a program, a community that I lead, if you don't know what that is, right? So basically it's a high-level membership community that entrepreneurs are studying, working together like a village to be able to get ahead in life. And I have this complete download, and I wrote out all the how-to. I wrote exactly what I wanted to do. So right after Coffee with Shanda, I can send it over to Shar on my team to start building this team that I want to gift and give to Marketing Mastery that is going to make them so freaking unstoppable. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, it adds so much value and give to them. And the purpose of it is we will be the most generous and the most valuable business community of our lifetime. And this single-handed idea that I've been wrestling with for like a year now just drops right in. So here's what I make up about that. I believe that the how-to shows up when we show up and we become the person that can execute it. I really believe that. Let me just repeat that. I believe that the how to do anything you want, it could come through a coach, but yet they tell you their fee and you're like, oh, I got to hold back, I'm not ready. Or it could come in the form of an idea, like what just happened today. But here's what I can tell you for sure. If you're still making decisions based on your bank account, or based on your time that you have in your life, or based on what you actually think you can handle, you're still not unleashed. You're still not unleashed. And part of getting unleashed is really looking at the areas that you're hitting snooze on your life and stop doing it. Stop doing it. And when you catch yourself doing it, stop doing it again. So the art of complete ultimate success is getting back on the horse quicker. It's getting back on the horse quicker. So I want to just leave you with that moment. And I just want to encourage you that today you look at where are you hitting snooze on your workout, on your marriage, on your relationship with your kids. But remember, you might be hitting snooze in a lot of areas. But what's the one that makes you feel, the most? What's the one? Because that's the one draining your energy the most. And if you want vibrant energy, unstoppable enthusiasm, then you've got to find those holes and you got to turn them and close them, plug them. And you only plug them when you show up. Okay, so I used to think that you could hire people to plug those holes, and in some areas you can, but the most cases is you have to show up. If you want good people on your team, good people around you, and you want the people around you to show up, you got to show up. And it's not showing up speaking good or being authoritative or being strong. It's actually, who are you behind closed doors? Who are you behind closed doors? And if you walk the walk behind closed doors, I'm going to tell you, you will become unstoppable. So I'm going to close on that. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I look forward to hearing, please come back and share with me. I look forward to hearing if you're on Instagram, maybe do an Instagram live or something like that and talk, like share my name, Shanda Sumpter, where I could, because it'll auto-populate and tell me that you shared my name. And tell me on Facebook, tell me what you've done to close the gap. Tell me what you've done to stop hitting snooze on your life. And then for all of our sake, this is part of being generous. Share with us what else opened up, like my incredible idea for marketing mastery. I mean, that was a definite byproduct of my confidence rising by getting up, right? And just really showing up. And so, I just share what happens, share the benefits. Because when our mind sees a benefit, it stops being our willpower to push ourselves through. It stops being a push and it starts being a call. And that's what you want. You want a call, because a call creates enthusiasm, energy, and power. A push, you can only do it for so long before you burn out, right? So I'll stop there. All right, you guys, have a great day. Please let me know what you found valuable on this 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda, and please tag somebody who needed to hear this and share this. Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you soon.